It is undeniable that Gunpla is a very expensive addiction hobby. Gunpla is a very expensive hobby. And sometimes you simply gotta do what you gotta do to save your hard-earned cash. And so, it brings us here today. In today's video, we will be discussing the building experience I had with this. The Daban 6628 Bootleg Master Grade RX 782 Gundam Base Limited. Let's get started! The quality of bootleg kits are a very unique case and are borderline impossible to predict. For you see, the changes in quality of each kit can vary from okay, close to Bandai, absolute garbage, or slightly bad for your health. And this particular kit comfortably sits between okay and slightly toxic. Now, to say that the building experience I had with this kit is quite interesting would be an understatement. So I guess let's start with the material quality. Now, the plastic quality on this kit is quite interesting to say the least. Because this kit doesn't feel cheap. And the plastic is surprisingly not bad. Hell, I could even say that if you don't know that this is third party slash bootleg kit, like you will certainly think that this is from Bandai. Of course, if you look closer, some bad fittings here and there are going to show. But if you're just going to look at it at a glance and or maybe just hold it for a while, it feels solid. The plastic is not overly shiny, it is not glossy, and the mold is pretty good as well. Like the details pop, and the panel lines. It's just overall a very satisfying kit. Like, let's compare it to this entry grade, the new Gundam entry grade from Bandai. When I touch the kits, like these two kits, they don't feel different. Well, they kind of feel different because the plastic on the new Gundam entry grade is kind of matte, if that makes any sense. Like, it's kind of rough, But, this thing is high quality, surprisingly. And let's compare it with another bootleg. A Strike Gundam, or Freedom Gundam, I mean. Freedom Gundam bootleg from I have no clue what brand. Like this kit feels very glossy. It doesn't look like glossy, but it feels like glossy. What I mean by that is, it's kinda slippery, if that makes any sense. It's not oily, it's slippery. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but you can feel it on the plastic, like the quality itself of the plastic. It's just not the best to touch. Like, it's not good. This, on the other hand, feels terrific for a bootleg. Like, yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I never expected this for a bootleg, Nice job, Daban. The building experience I had with this kit can be summed up with a few simple words. And those words are, the fucker doesn't fit. Why? Because some of the connections just simply refuse to connect. Mainly because, it's a bit too large for the hole, the usual problem. So, you have to sand it or carve away the hole to make it bigger. And this is the first time in my life that I have to sand a peg. Like, most of the time, especially on the leg part and the arms, the fucking things don't fit. Like, why? Why? Why is that, Daban? Please, invest more on more accurate molds. Yes, I know I praised the mold um, earlier when I'm talking about the quality of the plastic and the mold lines and such. They're great, you know. They look Bandai-ish, but when it comes to the joints, why, why would you do that? Like, uh, why? And because of this problem, it took me 9 hours to build this. Like, what the fuck? The master grade Freedom Gundam I have 2.0, the Freedom Gundam 2.0, it took me 6 hours. 6 hours or maybe less than 6 hours to build. And arguably, that's a lot more complex kit than this bootleg RX-78 to 3.0 kit. Like, I felt that, yeah, this is simpler because the connections, the torso, everything is simpler. There is not a lot of gimmick. So it's simpler. But by God, the amount spent I have in just sanding the fucking pegs and connections are so significant that it took me 9 hours. Like, if I'm going to minus the sanding portion, maybe this is just going to take me about 4 hours. You know, 6 hours tops. Like, that's the amount of time I will need without sanding, you know? And hell, I haven't even put the fucking stickers yet. Well, I have put some, but not all of them. But imagine if I took the time to actually put everything else. Like, it will take me almost maybe a day, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just exaggerating, but by God, the sanding part, not the best experience of my life. It's just frustrating, you know, doing a trial and error, seeing how everything fits, because if you over sand it, like, it will be too loose to actually do anything, and I don't have a joint strengthener or whatever. But, it's just the fucking annoying. Now, for the flaws. Well, there's just two actually. First is the fact alone that you have to sand the fittings and pegs of the kit. What a bummer. And the second one is kinda serious to say the least. And that is, this is the first kit that I ever built that gave me some sort of reaction or allergic reaction. I'm not even sure if it's an actual allergic reaction, more like maybe the paint. Maybe, I'm not really sure. The kit just gave me bumps in my fingers, and yeah, that's pretty much the first time I experienced such occurrence. So I guess watch out. So yeah, those are the points I would like to talk about this kit and the experiences I have while building it. And to be honest, it's not a bad kit, like overall. It's just not 100% polished. And I guess that's to be expected from a bootleg kit. And that's all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.